a kiwi as your lawn, fruit as hills. Paris-based Akiko IDA and Pierre Javelle's weird and wonderful food tableau have made them world famous.
We changed the dimension and we became very tiny and we get into the food.
It's a bit artistic and creative. Sometimes it's all made out of just one piece of pastry.
Then it's going on and on and on, and it takes a day, and sometimes in the end of the day we had nothing and we try again the next day or 2 days later.
As kids, Akiko and Pierre both used to love playing with model figures and inventing fantasy worlds. Years later, when they were working on a food shoot, they decided to start using miniature figures.
Pierre has a big finger, but we always have something like this, so...
Preparing for a photo shoot can take hours. And there are always surprises.
In bright lights, the figures can look very serious. Then all of a sudden, they get a smile on their faces.
Smile.
We see like this, sometimes we don't see everything, their expression, and only when we see through the camera, the macro camera, we start to see their expression, they're actually smiling.
These days, the team's clients include cookery magazines and food companies from all over the world. Their brand name is minimiam, a title they came up with over breakfast one day.
Miam is in French is yam yam, like a yam yam. And this story always happened in something very gourmand. So this word is very small, so it's a small yam yam. So it's minimiam.
A couple both in their private and professional lives, Akiko and Pierre are passionate about food and both have a sweet tooth. They regularly do field research in the pastry shops that line the streets of Paris.
And sometimes there is a cake, I don't know, for example, this one is if you break a little bit, it's become very interesting, the surface and the interior and inside, and so it's often the details, small details of the food which give us inspiration.
Their work usually tells a story of monks in sugared cloisters, for example, or of astronauts on crème brûlée moons, or sometimes road workers on streets made of chocolate eclairs. They have quite a few plans up their sleeve.
Make movies?
Make the movies with small people?
Yeah.
In the food?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's no more the technique of the photo. I don't know. Your movie can be interesting, but I think we just want to continue to surprise people.
In the modest but magical world of the minimiams, an ordinary table is all the team needs as a studio. Akiko IDA and Pierre Javelle can easily share their living room with all their tiny figures.